Hi, I'm Miss Tinkle, and I teach Honors 9 ELA. Um, so this video will be some introductions, both for me and an introduction into this class. Hopefully this provides you with the information that you need. If you would like to ask any additional questions, feel free to reach out to me via my preferred contact, which I'll display in a moment. Some things about me. Like I said, my name is Miss Danielle Tinkle. I graduated from Ball State University. I have both a background in English education and gifted education. I also have background in the military school. I completed my student teaching abroad at Ramstein, Germany, at the Ramstein Air Force Base, which is a DODEA school. DODEA stands for Department of Defense Education Activity. These are the schools that military children go to, children whose parents are active duty or are serving either domestically or abroad. They have access to these public schools. So I have experienced teaching international students as well as domestic American students. Um, my email is listed on the screen, as is my phone number and party extension. If you reach out to me between my preferred contact times, most likely I will respond within the day or 12 to 24 hours. My preferred contact times are Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. You may contact me outside of these hours. However, just note that, especially if it's an email, I may not get to that until the next preferred contact time opens up. However, you're free and welcome to email me outside of those times. Honors 9 is a blend of literature and writing skills that will set students up for a baseline knowledge of subject matter that can be built upon as they continue throughout high school. And our big core anchor texts this year are Julius Caesar by William Shakespeare and The Glass Castle by Jeanette Walls. We will be doing other smaller pieces of writing, articles, short stories, things like that in between then and there. But just note that those are related to our academic material and are to help our students grow. Semester 1 breakdown is as follows. It's an 20-80 split, with formative work being 20% and summative work being 80%. Formative work is homework, quizzes, classwork, all of that little practice stuff in between. It's worth 20%, and all of our summative, our larger projects, essays, those kind of assignments are 80%. And they are as follows. Outside book project is 20%, narrative process piece is 25%. Make a note that this is the largest weight of the year, of the semester. And therefore, we will be spending quite a bit of time on it just to prepare students to submit their most polished draft. Argument time to write is 15%, and literature-based research project is 20%. Speaking of formative work, I do not accept late formative work for honors. However, you may submit any summative assessment late, up to 2 weeks. However, it may be subject to a 10% late penalty if a reasonable excuse, like, let's say, death in the family, illness, and other situations of those natures are not listed. Reassessment policy, this is simply stating that some of our summatives have the opportunity to have points given back, while others do not, depending on the process we take to complete the summative. Students will be given opportunities on some of these summatives to receive points back, and in order to qualify that, they have to have turned everything in at the right time, previously the original draft, and then meet with me, and we set a new revision deadline. More description of that will follow. It's tailored to each summative, so I'm being intentionally vague because they do change with the different projects. For example, an essay revision will look very different than a project or a presentation revision, which is why I'm not giving many details on it now. However, details will always be available to the students at the time of the revision or reassessment. And then student expectations. Students received on the first day a list of class rules, which just talk about other expectations like technology and such. But these are my general classroom rules. Be respectful, take responsibility, and take risks. In general, I like to treat students as if they're very capable, because they are. And so I expect that they are respectful in my class, both to me and their peers, and to our classroom environment. And I also expect them to take responsibility for their learning, meaning coming prepared, having good study habits, and being open to new ideas. And of course, take risks. I want students to grow in this class, and like I said, I have high expectations. I know all of them can do it, so I hope to push all of them to be their best self. And that is kind of, at a glance, ELA Honors 9. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. Here is my contact info once again. And I look forward to having a great year. Thank you.